us off air. Okay, now we're live. Now we're
Yeah.
live. Hello, everybody. Hello. It's Ravenflower. This is my first go live session, and Noah Tempestari
Hey
is here
everyone.
as my fabulous first guest, who is walking me through this whole situation because I'm old and I need help.
How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, we're live. Yay. Okay, so the feed's on. You should be on your
Yay!
phone now. We're
Okay,
we're ready. We're so ready.
I'm looking at it. Oh, look, see, now we're like,
All right. Woo! You did it.
yay! I
Go
did
Raven.
it.
Go Raven. Oh, you didn't see my little dance. I was like, go Raven. Go Raven. All right. I'm so proud of you.
I've tried. Okay, now I got to figure out
Oh
how
my
to
gosh,
mute.
we have
Now
11
I got
people
to
watching
mute it.
already.
Who's watching? There's somebody watching?
There's 11 people watching already.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, people. We're basically here for you. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
this is my
If
dry
you want
run.
us to do a little dance, just tell us again.
Yeah, if you want us to do a little dance, we'll
Let's
totally do
vote.
it. Okay, now where do I see the I see the live chat. Okay, I see oh wow, people, wow.
Yeah,
All
they
right,
love
people are like
us. They
really
love you.
watching.
Yeah,
People are
14. You
really
got
watching.
14. Hello, everyone. Hi,
Hey,
Squitchy.
Crafty.
Everybody. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I said everybody butchers your name. It's Squitchy. Let's get it straight.
Oh my gosh, I'm watching myself like 5 seconds behind.
Right?
Crazy. This is, you know what? I probably won't. I will stop talking and just like watch that.
Right?
That's nuts. Okay. Well, does
Wow, you
anybody
have
have any
almost 20 people
questions?
watching already.
Oh my God. Look at technology happening before our
Right?
eyes. I'm amazed. I'm astonished. Talk about witchcraft. Hello. That is nuts. Okay, well, do you have any questions? How has your week been going? I know that you've been doing all kinds of wonderful, trying to get a job, and I mean, you got some
Oh, you're talking to
fabulous stuff
me.
happening. I'm
I thought you
talking
were
to
talking to the
you.
audience. My week has been going awesome. I actually went on another interview today. It went very, very well, and I have another one tomorrow morning. So I'm looking forward to that interview too. I'm super excited. I'm already employed, but I want to keep my options open, for the best paying position because I'm worth the best paying position.
That's right. Damn straight you are. Damn straight you are.
Yeah.
That's right. Noah's in the house is going to kick ass.
Yeah.
That's right.
How was Hogwarts? You went 2 days in a row. Wow.
I did go 2 days in a row. Okay, so I started this thing with my friends to, like to try to like be healthy. We did this last year until it got really hot, and we're like, girl, I'd be calling them like, girl, it is too damn hot outside. I can't walk today. Like, hell no. I'm not leaving my house. Like, no. It was like 100 something degrees.
Oh my
So we
goodness.
started back up with our walk, and I did a little like video to kind of show the Pearl Complex, which I want to take you down there because you're going to totally love it. And when the
I'm
farmers
so
market
ready.
is going, you've got like the Institute of Culinary Arts that will come out and cook for you, and they do like these
Oh
pulled
wow.
tacos that are freaking to die for. Um, I mean, there's all kinds of wonderful stuff. People are walking all their dogs, they're walking their kids. Sometimes the kids are on leashes. Yes, I'm not joking.
Oh my gosh.
Um, but there's so much stuff happening down there that it's pretty awesome. But so I went
I'm
around,
such a
and
foodie.
are you a foodie?
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you're gonna love this, and then you're absolutely
All
gonna love this.
right.
There's all kinds of local fare. I have to take you to Humble House and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, you're gonna love it. But yeah, we went down there and we were supposed to walk. Well, what happened is that my friend Liana got stuck in line waiting for a tree, so we never
Oh my
walked.
gosh.
So we're just like,
Oh no.
okay, then I guess we'll meet you at Bakery Lorraine. So we just
Oh.
had almond croissants and coffee. And Trina's just like, well, hey, I thought we were meeting at like it was 11 or 11:30. I wasn't sure. I was thinking that it was 12, thinking I had enough time to go home and change. No, I didn't. And so I looked like a hot mess. I looked like a hot mess. I was in my like workout gear. I looked bad. It was a bad.
You're ready to play Quidditch. That's what you're ready to do. You're ready to play Quidditch.
I was ready for something, but my steps on my pedometer did not reflect what I was dressed for. Yeah, no, it wasn't working out for me. So
Oh my
I got to
goodness.
figure that out.
So what did you pick up? Did you pick up anything? Where I seen crystals in your video. I seen a bunch of costume attires and things like that. What did you pick up?
There were I first day not so much. There was a lady who was making some pretty kick-ass soaps. So she had soap that there was one for Gryffindor and Slytherin and Hufflepuff and Ravenclaw. Then there was a soap for Hermione and a soap
Oh
for
wow.
Ron Weasley, and then Professor Lupin and Luna Lovegood, which smelled amazing. I
Really?
don't
Oh
know what that was.
wow.
I went back for it the next day and it was sold out. So it was that good. Then there was like butter beer bath bombs and
Whoa.
all kinds of stuff. It was pretty awesome. There was a lot of painters there, and some of them extremely talented, and some of them selling their pieces for way underpriced.
Oh
I think
really?
that's something that artists struggle with because really secretly artists are very self-conscious. They don't really know whether or not their art is going to be perceived well by others, and so they'll
Yes.
underprice themselves. And so there was like
Okay.
big, like 20 by 24 pieces going for like $20, and I'm like, what are you
No
doing?
way. Oh my
I'm
goodness.
like, no. I said, you can't sell this for $20. I said, you really need to be
Yeah.
selling this for like $100. And they're like, no, I'm not that good. I'm like, what do you not think you're good? So I felt like the first day I was pep talking people. And then I got to hang out with Trina and her husband, which is it's having fun with Trina is having fun with Trina. I mean,
I
she
know. I
is
totally missed out.
she is such a delight. And when you get to have time with her, it's not like time stops. It's just you're just in that moment, you're just in that moment, and I really appreciate all the time that I get with her. I mean, it's pretty groovy.
Aw.
It's pretty groovy. She's a good friend, and girl, I love you. I love you. I love you, girl. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a really good time.
Wow.
Okay.
You have a lot of hellos.
Holy Moses. Hello to everyone. Everyone who is
Absolutely.
watching.
Hello, everybody. You
That
have
that
like
is
30
okay.
people watching. Oh my gosh, it's so awesome.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna blush.
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna
blush, I know.
Okay. Does
I
anybody
turn
have any
red.
questions? Did you turn
Yeah,
red?
anybody have any questions? I know I do turn red. I don't know if you guys can tell because I'm like near the gray, but I get really red when I blush, like the whole face, like strawberry.
My cheeks get really hot. I'm gonna match my background here at some point.
Yeah, you're gonna
Gonna be like,
disappear.
oh, yeah. I don't know if anybody saw that.
Oh, they will.
Oh, they will. Okay. All right. Okay. I just see a lot of highs. I just see a whole lot of highs right now. Elaine Perez. Let's see who else. Red Protector
So
of the
there's a
Flame.
viewer. There's a viewer that wasn't able to tune in tonight. Her, I don't remember. Well, I don't want to say her name. That's what I know her by. But she had a question for you, Miss Raven. She said, if you can recommend her any flowers that for calming.
Calming flowers. Okay. Well, that is a very personal question.
Okay.
And I say that because I identify with different types of witchcraft, but I'm definitely a earth element type witch.
Hmm.
So I'm in the garden a lot. I've been a florist since I was 14. So, floral designer. So I connect really strong with flowers. And it is a personal bond that different people have with different types of flowers. I can say personally for me, orchids are very calming. Daisies are very calming. It really depends on what kind of mood you're really in,
Okay.
or what you're identifying with at that time frame. Roses, you stop, you smell the roses. They say that for a reason. The rose smell, especially in its natural form, is very, very calming, very, very soothing. Those are my three. Anything else to me kind of have the opposite effect.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you
And
for sharing that.
daisies, you're not really, you don't really go sniff the daisies. They do have a scent, but for me, it's more of a visual with those. It just
Yeah.
it's happy. They're very
Beautiful.
happy to me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you're the Daisy Crow, right? Or the Crow Daisy? The Crow Daisy.
Crow daisy. I knew it was going to come up. Yes, thank you. Yes, I am,
Yes,
and I'll take
Arwen.
that.
Yeah. We're
Arwen,
never gonna
I
let
love
it go
you, Arwen.
now.
I love you, Arwen. I love you so much.
Okay, so we have another question from Squitchy. What's
Okay.
your most happiest witchy memory? Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Okay, happiest witchy memory. I have a couple. Um, I don't know if I'm allowed to say a couple. I can definitely say, the witchy meet and greet at Renaissance Festival this past
Yes.
November, I think it was, that we did this. It seems like eons ago, but it really was just a few months ago. But it seems like so long ago. So much has happened in between then. But getting to meet everybody was like really, really awesome. Actually, laying eyes on Madam Nightshade was really special to me because she and I had been talking and bonded so much, just privately, through our own little witchy chats. And so seeing her and meeting her kids was like really special to me. Having that many witches in one time frame, like it all in
Yeah.
the little same space, even though it was still small. It wasn't, necessarily, like masses amounts, but that just having, when I took the camera and went around the table, it was very fulfilling to like, all of these people are like-minded individuals and I'm in a safe space. And that
Yes.
really resonated with me. Then we had gone out to dinner later on that night, and there was a time frame where we're all supposed to be saying goodbye, but we just can't say goodbye to each other. So we're just, rambling on about everything. And it was an almost full moon. It was a pretty full moon. However, it wasn't, completely like considered a full moon. And I think it was just waning. So it was probably 3 or 4 days past the full moon. And there was a time when Arwen, Ember, and I are all looking up at the moon together.
Oh,
And I just
wow.
remember feeling really super excited about that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It was really beautiful. And then, gosh, see, I do have a few. And then walking through a graveyard with Lady Gravedancer is going to definitely, that
Cross
was a
that
big
off your
one.
bucket list.
Yeah, they crossed that off their bucket list. Now I'm telling you, it is emotionally draining. Not her, but just the energy that you will have to exude just trying to keep your walls up, and then
Yeah.
communicating with who you choose to communicate wasn't rough, but I think I took about 3 days for me to fully recover from
Oh,
two
wow.
graveyards and energy work.
Wow.
That was a
That's
day. That was a
intense.
long day.
Oh, those are awesome memories.
Yeah,
That was a
they're
really
very
good
good.
question.
That was a good question. Good question.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay,
Yeah. See if we have any more.
good gracious. Okay, little miss me, y'all hear that? What do we hear?
Is it spirits on your end?
God, it probably is. Where's my spray? Where's my witchy
Get
spray?
the
Let me
salt. I'm kidding.
get the salt sprayed around.
Oh, Nathan's here. Hi, Nathan.
And I see Madam Nightshade oh, I love you too.
Oh, I think she's been here since the get-go. Hi, Madam Nightshade. I love you so, so much.
We're doing this right now because I'm supposed to go live with her on Wednesday. So I guess there you go, YouTube.
Yeah.
Me and Madam Nightshade are going to be talking about shadow work on Wednesday.
Yeah. So now Raven has some experience under her belt, so she can walk
This
Madam Nightshade through it.
This was pretty easy. I thought it was going to be harder
Right?
than this. So
Totally easy.
this is the live version, but you say that I watched your video today, and I was like, no, I wasn't driving and watching. I was driving and listening. Uh-huh. And I was trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, what's the difference between recorded, not recorded? But it's not really recorded. I just go live and I just don't post it until I'm
Okay,
ready.
so
Is that how that
so
goes?
when you go public the way that we're going right now, that means that
Hmm.
everybody can tune into the video like they are right now and they're able to comment and interact with you, right? If you go
Okay.
live privately, it's basically just recording the video and it's going to post to your channel. And then when you can download it to your computer at that point, and then you can edit it if you want, and then you can make it public, and then
Okay.
So yeah, that's how
Okay.
the Lady Grave Dancer does your guys' conversations. She'll put it privately, so it's just between you guys, and then she'll
Okay.
download it and then do the part one, part two. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah. Junior is the mastermind beyond all that.
I
And
know he is.
he is awesome. I'm telling you, he is awesome.
That the day that I was trying to figure it out, I told Tequila, I was like, Tequila, I will pay for shipping. Send that boy my way.
You wouldn't want to give him back. He's like really like sweetheart. He is a super sweetheart.
Oh, no, I know. I'm a fan of his channel. He had a channel a few years ago. He was like really tiny teenager guy, and I loved his channel. His videos were so cool. So I'm like, I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, dude. Well, I mean, hopefully we can put together another witchy meet and greet. I know that we've been talking, there's been talk about all kinds of stuff from, like Salem to, I don't know. I think everybody changes their mind on
Right?
the top of the hat. But like I said, we talked about Salem before. We've talked about like maybe going to like the Tucson, gym festival, or the Denver, gym festival, which would be an excellent place for witches to get together. I don't know. With me and moving, I mean, why not Seattle?
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I mean, there's all kinds of things. New Orleans has been on the map. Let's see. We've talked about all kinds of stuff. I've heard about Florida and trying to go to the Harry Potter world there. And then, of course, there's LA, which I mean, I've been to both Harry Potters. Actually, I've been to 3 Harry Potters because I've also been to the one
Oh,
in
wow.
London. So I'm going to say that you want to go to any of those when it's nice and cold, because otherwise it's just too
Yeah.
hot.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh, I just got brought a cookie.
Aw, that's
See,
nice.
you don't have to go to the dark side to get cookies. You just have to have a pirate husband who's in the dark side. Ah,
Oh, okay, there you
ah.
go.
Okay.
Duly noted. So Nathan has a question. Yeah, Nathan has a question. He
Okay.
says, what's the scariest witchy thing that's ever happened?
Oh man. Um. What? There's one thing. Well. I'm like, well.
Okay, I'll go first while you
Um,
think, okay?
okay, go ahead. You go ahead.
All right, so I almost burned my room down. My old room, not this one. I had just set out all my
No, you can't
candles.
light candles. This is why we
I
don't like to
know.
light candles.
Hey, but no, nobody knows this. Nobody knows this. Okay, so I had
Oh,
just lit
whoops.
all my candles I just lit all my candles on my altar for offering, and I lit a special candle for my patron Apollo. And so after doing that, I went back to my bed and I was reading. I was doing a reading for myself with my tarot cards, and then I just see like this big flash come up from that candle, from Apollo's candle, and I was like, holy moly, like what am I? So I got up and I was like, man, what do I do? Because I always have water on hand, but I didn't want to like flood the, like the whole altar with it. So I wet like a gym towel. I like doused it in water and I threw it over it. And all this smoke like went in my room. And my first instinct was like, okay, close the vent so they don't smell it, and put a towel under the door so they don't smell it. And and so I got it was like in a bowl. So I put it near the window and I put the fan and I'm holding like this so all the smoke goes out the window. And that was freaking scary. Like I was more scared of getting caught than actually burning the house down.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is
Right?
hilarious. Oh my gosh. I did something very similar to a candle. I got a
Oh
little
man.
liberal with the oil when I was trying to
Yeah.
anoint it. And I'm like, which way do I anoint it? Okay, if it's coming to me, I go from the top of the candle towards the middle. And then I'm trying
Yeah.
to go, and I'm like, and yeah, I got a little crazy. Now I'm going to hack to death. My allergies are driving me nuts. That is the one thing that
Aw.
you're going to have to get used to about Texas. The
Mhm.
allergies are just something else. Although, are you feeling any of those effects already or no?
I am. I've had 2 sinus headaches in the past 2 days. Yep.
Hmm.
I'm
Right
on a
now, it's
roll.
like it's like caught like right here. It's I like was
Oh,
having trouble breathing today. Like had to get out the inhaler and everything. It's like this never happened to me when I was in California. Never. Just ugh. That I know it. And I've got this like flat face, like a Pekingese dog. So sinuses, it sucks. It just sucks.
those allergies, man. I can definitely feel a difference from here in California.
You
It's
can.
pretty. Oh yeah. The air is I feel like it's like more wet here when it's cold. And so
Hmm.
I'm trying not to breathe in too deep, so I don't get like get sick or whatever. But I'm loving it here. I'm really loving it here, and I'm so glad that you're here. And I'm gonna enjoy you while you're here.
Well, I there's a part of me that feels sad for going, and then a part of me that's like super excited to go and experience other things. But I don't see friendship as being limited to zip codes or boundaries or
Not at
you
all.
know anything like that. So um, I I just assume you're coming up there or I'm coming back here and I've got
Oh yeah.
family here. So it's like I'm going to be here 2 or 3 times a year. So it's not
Exactly.
like you won't see me. It's not like you won't see
That's
me.
how I feel. That's how I feel about California. I left a lot of good friends back there, and it's not like I'm not going to come here. All my family's here. I'll come visit. Don't worry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. And, some people don't understand. They're like, oh, yeah, you say you're going to go. You say you're going to come. It's like, no, but I know I really mean it. I am a travel bug. I love to travel. Um, I probably shouldn't have as many pets with me traveling. But maybe I'll get a motor home and like go, like I've got my little gypsy shroud. Maybe I'll just, like pack all my animals in like an ark and just,
Yeah.
travel down the highways.
Oh my goodness.
I could do it. I would do it.
Oh, I know you will.
I will. I will. Okay. Goodness gracious. There's a lot of notifications here.
Is there?
There's a
Wow, you
ton.
got 34 people watching. Wow.
Hey,
That's like a class. That's a whole class.
the whole class. Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for more. Is there any more? Let's see. What is Vita Gray's hot foot powder is also really okay. Everybody's like giving each other advice. I love it.
Yeah, me too. This is like the witchy AOL chat rooms.
Man, this is awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, well, since Blue Knight is on, I might as well let's talk about his giveaway that he's got going on
Yeah.
because he's doing something really special. And I know that I was a part of the brainstorming for it, but it really was he's giving me more credit than I deserve because he was coming up with something pretty fabulous and wanting to do. He'd been on YouTube for 3 years, so for his 3-year anniversary, he's got this great big giveaway. Now you did
Okay.
an entry, is that correct?
I did yesterday.
Okay, well, I've been sort of shut down, so I'm not allowed to go look at things. I want to. I want to. No, he really didn't tell me that I had to like not go view stuff, but I'm trying to be fair and unbiased. So, so I'm
Mine
not. I'm
is
perfectly
funny
not.
as heck.
Are you?
Yeah.
I
I
should vote for
purposely
you.
did that. What does Ryan Seacrest say? If you like Noah Tempest, call 1-888 idol Noah. I don't know.
I don't know it. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh. I love it. You were so funny. You were so
Thank
funny.
you. I try. I try. It's positive energy. That's my way of sending it out. I'd rather have you laughing in tears than crying in tears.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. Well, I mean, you were talking to I think it was Athena, right? It was Athena.
Mhm.
And I, then I'm like watching this video. I had just added her, and I'm just like, oh, new channel. And she had written me all this wonderful stuff on, in a private email. And I'm like, what a sweetheart. And I had some
Aw.
time, and I go and I check the video, and I'm just like, and y'all are talking about me. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm like, I don't feel. I'm like, I sometimes I'm still taken back that people would even know who the heck I am. Sometimes I feel like I just ramble on and I'm just like this idiot, and I don't understand why that's appealing to people. I don't get it. I just do not get it. But I'm like, when I first
Well, you're a
met
beautiful
you,
soul.
you'll make me
Yeah,
cry.
you're a beautiful soul, and you're you're authentic, and we just love you. Like you're so down to earth. You're like what did I say? I think I said like in the description, I was like, she's rocking chick, like she's down. And I love that. I mean, come
Well,
on, you're
that's how
live
I feel
streaming.
about you. That's how I feel about
Oh,
you.
thank you.
You're like chill and easy going.
No,
We're
yeah, it
walking
took me
around campus.
took me a long time to get here, but look at you, like you're live streaming and you magically get a cookie.
That's what
You
happens
got
when
it,
you
you
marry
got
a
it.
pirate. He stole it off
That's
some
awesome.
ship somewhere. That pirate. Well, do you
Yeah,
have
I'm
any plans
super.
for in bulk?
I don't, since I can't practice here. I don't feel like able I'm able to do that. So, but I will acknowledge it, and I'm looking forward to all the videos out there, that people are gonna post and stuff like that. But I can't do anything.
What? You can come to
Yeah,
my house.
I
You
can
can
come
come
to
to my
Raven's
house.
house. Yes. Oh my
That's right.
gosh. Okay, that sounds good. We can
I
have
intend,
cookies.
let's see, on in the afternoon, I intend on Saturday afternoon, I think like somewhere like after 1 or 2, I don't know. I'm gonna go jump in my garden and play around and then possibly paint and all that other stuff just to, kind of connect with Bridget, I think is what I'm gonna do. So you're welcome to come along.
Oh, thank
Come on
you. Yeah,
over.
totally. We'll totally talk about that after this video. We'll talk about that because I'm so
Yeah,
down.
yeah, absolutely.
We have more questions.
Okay.
So where is it at? What was one of the most magical places you both found in nature?
Oh, this one's an easy one. Okay.
Yeah.
I know not everybody has money to travel, and I want you to know that I have claimed zero on my taxes for a long time in order to like get money back. So basically, I gave the government an interest-free loan, and that's how Bear and I and the kids have been able to afford to travel all these years. So that's how we have family vacations. That's the only way. Otherwise, we live paycheck to paycheck like everybody else. So I don't want any illusions that I'm rich or anything because I've already heard it. And we're not. Trust me, we're not. But we saved and saved and saved and saved and used a bunch of money that we had gotten back from our taxes to go to Ireland. And we did a British Isles cruise, started in Southampton. And then actually we flew into England or to London and then went to Southampton and then started going around the island all the way around. And we got to Cove or Cork, Ireland, and went to Blarney Castle. The grounds in Blarney Castle. Bear was climbing to the top of Blarney Castle. He felt that was what he needed to do. I looked up and I'm like, that's the line? No, I'm not doing that with my time. So I walked around and they have offerings to the tree spirits all around the gardens everywhere, and you feel it. There's a magical garden on that ground, on those grounds, and that was probably it. Okay, what was the
Oh
question again?
wow.
I got too excited. What was the question?
The the most magical place you found in nature.
Yeah, that's it. It's
Wow,
on the grounds of Blarney Castle. Absolutely.
that sounds incredible. For
Mm.
me, I actually went on my first camping trip like 2 years ago. I've never been camping because I'm just not that kind of guy. Like I love my space. So we go camping in California in this place called Silver Lake, and they have this real well, they have a lake, obviously, and so we were so like jazzed about this experience. We went and bought like one of those like blow up boats, you know? It's like I mean, it's a really cheap style boat, and you can put maybe like two people in it. It has a paddle, you know. So my sister was like, "Let's do this, let's do this," and I was like, "Well, I think I count as two people, so you're probably gonna have to take somebody else with you." So, so it was her, her boyfriend, and our cousin, and they all took off. Oh, and their baby, the baby was a year and a half, something like that.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
don't worry, he was protected, guys. He had a life suit on, and you know they weren't going too far. So they all get in this boat, and so you just see them like like smudged together because like they just go down like all their way to centers, and so they're trying to paddle with this one paddle, and they
Mhm.
get a little far out, and then they take off with the current, and so they're trying to like battle the current to get back to shore because they got scared like they were gonna get drifted off. I'm like, it's a lake, you guys, like it doesn't go anywhere but like to the side, because they cut it off, and so they're like they're literally like help like get us back. So it was so embarrassing because we had to go call like the lifeguard, and he took a sea out there and like linked them on and like throw them back to shore with us. It was so funny. After that whole thing, I started walking. I wanted to like walk down and find. I don't know if you guys know what a hagstone is. You know what that is?
Mhm.
Okay, I
Yeah.
was trying to find one of those,
The one with the hole.
and yeah, the one with the hole. I was trying to find
Mhm.
hagstones, and I found this dock, and it was just completely on its own, and all the other docks had like their boats and stuff like that. And so I went to the edge of the dock, and I started to meditate. I was alone; nobody was around me. I started to meditate, and then something told me to dip your feet in the water. So I I came out from pencil style, and I put my feet in the water, and I had this really awesome vision that I was underwater, and I was able to breathe. It
Oh.
was so awesome, and then like it maybe lasted about like maybe like 2 3 minutes, and I hear my name being called, and I like came back to, and I was like, man, you should have left me alone. But that was it for me. Like that was the most magical place for me. That the Lake Silver Lake was awesome.
Mm-mm. I've heard of that place, and it is magical. I've
It
seen
is, it's
other
amazing.
friends have had not the same experience, but a very calming experience once they went into the water. Um, but I've never been there.
No, it's definitely a must for me. I found these three trees that were like, just like evenly placed, and they were like, triangular or whatever. And in the center there was a stump, a perfect like level stump, and somebody left a rock. And I think I took a picture. I put it on Instagram. I think it's like a slideshow. I'll have to show you sometime. I took a picture of it. It was awesome. I don't know how to explain it. It was awesome.
It's hard to explain those things. They touch your soul, and they just sort
Yeah,
of overtake you. It's not something that anybody would really understand unless they were there.
exactly. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. I just scrolled through the thing and see that my husband is watching. Hey
Oh
babe,
yeah, hey,
how you
hey
doing?
Bear.
I love it.
Shout out to Bear and all his wands and his ceramics. So much fun.
He's so talented. He is so talented. Oh, the poison garden. Yeah. Okay. He makes on the side of the castle, there's this little garden, and it's called the poison garden. They grow everything poisonous,
Wait,
everything
in your
possibly
yard?
poisonous. No, not in my garden. Over at
Oh,
Blarney Castle, there's this like little section to the
mm,
side that it's like you are entering the poisonous garden. So he
okay.
makes mention to that. So yeah, the poison garden, I that wasn't like my most magical place. This was the big garden over by, the opposite area, opposite
Okay.
the castle. He's like, the poison garden. I'm like, no, no, no.
That's his place.
Apparently that was his place. But you know what? That one-legged pirate, he climbed to the very top of that castle. And what's funny is that he had just had not just, but I mean, he had just lost about 100 pounds, with his surgery. And he had a backpack on and a cane, and he had gotten all the way up there. And like the little enclosures were like, he could barely fit his, like,
Oh,
you wouldn't have made it up there because they're the
oh.
little, I mean, how tall are you? You got to
I'm
tell
six
people
six. Yeah,
you're
I'm
six
six
six. Okay,
six.
you're 6'6". I thought you were 7 foot when you walked into Starbucks,
Oh
and
my
I'm just
goodness.
like, dang, he's huge.
Like
But
when I
okay,
enter a room.
well, Bear is 6'3.5", 6'4", somewhere around there. So, I don't know. And I'm the shortest person in my family, so I'm used to tall people. I'm used to tall people.
Nathan said that bear is a foot. That
The
he's
bear
in
is a
there.
foot. He's got
Yes.
one foot and he is a foot. Yep. Sagely, wow. Let's see. Gosh, holy macaroni is right. There's a ton of people. Okay, it is really weird to go look in the feed and then see yourself like talking.
Right?
It's really weird. Okay, trying to think of other
Somebody
things.
asked about questions on the love song. I'm trying to find it.
Love spell.
Where is it at?
Well, let me tell you, you don't want me doing no love spell for you. I'm the last person you're gonna ask. I'm gonna tell you.
I'm trying to find it. Where'd it go? Okay, here it is. It's I'm working on a love spell and I'm doing research on what the best herbs can be used so I can get a good result. Okay, so for me, um I don't it depends on what kind of love spell you're doing because love spell is for me it's so broad. I don't just, love spell
Mm-hmm.
is too many things. So I usually stick to flowers. That's my thing. I use what I love and I use what other girls around me love. Like if I'm going out for somebody, then I ask them like, "What's your favorite flower?" You know what I mean, stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, and they'll tell you 9 times out of 10. So I anything you can stick to roses. Lavender is really good. I use I even use chamomile. Anything you can find in your own garden at home is perfect. You don't have to have like a certain, specific. But my thing is flowers.
Flowers are good. Flowers are good. Um, this again, this gets real personal, um, I get a lot of questions from people that are wanting to know what I would do, but what I would do may not be the best result for your situation because what
Exactly.
I would do is very personal to me and and my mate, and like what he likes, and he likes citrus and spices and pumpkins. I would think of pumpkins and cinnamon and nutmeg and something like that, which would remind me of him, and orange and
Yeah.
that type of thing. And then for me, obviously I like the color red. Hello. I love roses, I love orchids, I love things like that. But I also like spices as well. So I would do something that would remind me of maybe our first date or
Oh,
an
that's
anniversary
sweet.
or something like that. So Italian food will be involved in there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. So maybe garlic, even garlic. And I know that people would be like, why would you use garlic for something like that?
I love garlic.
I do too. Oh man, I really love to stink. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing ever. But you know, when doing a love spell, you have to keep in mind, what represents you, what represents them, what represents you together, as a couple. What brings forth those happy memories? Think of all the smells, think of all the tastes, think of all of that, colors, and then put
Mhm.
that together, and that's what's going to get you um, a love spell that is going to bring forth what you're wanting to, what you're wanting
Absolutely
to do.
agree. 100%.
You never want to push
Oh,
it. You
great.
never want to say, oh, okay, well, it has to be red because red is for love. Well, red can also be for passion, which is not
Mhm.
necessarily love. Could be, lust, or it could be
Yep.
passion for like, aggressive behavior or, hate or, anger. It depends on what that person's perception of red is. Or
Yep.
pink. I hate pink. Hate,
Aw.
hate pink. I sold Mary Kay for 19 fucking years. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So it was like, I hate pink. Now I love fuchsia, but fuchsia is mixed with purple. So I don't know. I can, but then I think purple is also, I use that with my love spell candles. Purple is the color that I seem to, associate with love.
That's my mom's favorite color. She loves
Really?
purple.
Purple?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And purple is also the color of magic, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. I showed her Alvine's videos and the first thing she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love her hair because Alvine's hair is purple, you know?" And
I
she's like,
love
"I
her
love her
hair
hair."
too.
Right?
She rocks that hair. Oh my God, she's so
I
beautiful.
know. And she
Oh, she
maintains it
is.
so well. Like I could not do that. she's
Yeah,
she's
no, I couldn't
good.
either.
But
I
I told
I do what I
her
can to hide my whites already.
I told her when I go visit her in Australia that I need some purple hair while I'm there, you know. So hook it up and then we can shave it off when I come back.
Oh, dude, you should totally do that. I love it.
I totally would because you know Australia, like it's not. I don't want to say, but it's like a once in a lifetime thing. So I'm gonna enjoy the experience and just do everything, you know, because I've always wanted to go there. So I would totally do purple hair. I don't care.
Oh
But
man, you're gonna have to eat Vegemite and everything.
yes, and people are like hating on Bear because he says he likes bacon and dark chocolate. Dude, that's freaking amazing. Like
What?
uh,
They're hating on him? Who's hating
they're
on
like,
my
ooh,
baby?
it's.
Who's
They're
hating
like,
on my
ew, it's.
baby? Oh no, they did
They're
not.
like, ooh, it's gross. And I was like, no, 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 no. Don't knock it till you try it, people. Bacon and dark chocolate. They bacon and chocolate in general.
Hmm. Well, see, we have a tradition here in my house, and I make uh, bacon
Oh, he wants you to
roses.
use it in the love spell.
Oh, I see. Baby, I'm not putting any bacon in your love spell. This is not gonna happen. But here at Valentine's Day, I put bacon on skewers, so I like kind of ribbon it, through a skewer, and I'll deep fry it, and then I will paint it with dark chocolate and then dip it in
Really?
sprinkles or nuts or whatever, and then I'll make like a bouquet out of it. And so I'll make bacon roses, where you just take the bacon, the raw bacon, and you kind of like roll it up. You can go look
Oh
this up
yeah.
on Pinterest, and then you bake it in the oven. I put it in like these little teeny tiny mini cupcake tins, and then
Uh-huh.
you'll fry up the bacon, or you can also fry it that way if you put toothpicks in there, and then you put it on one of those like silk rose, stems. So you take off the rose bud, and then you put on the little fried bacon thing. And so you have bacon roses for Valentine's Day. And I've done this for him.
You're
I
making me
think he,
hungry.
well, I think he knows Valentine's Day is coming.
Yeah. That was a low key hint right there.
I'll be baking. I'll be baking some bacon. Let's see. Okay. Was it? What three things would you take on a deserted island? Go.
Me? Oh my goodness. I knew this was gonna come at some point. Like I have a chat with Arwen and she's gonna ask me this. So I don't know. Let's okay. So I would take
Did
some
she get you too?
crystals.
Did she get you too?
Yeah.
Man, she's making her
um,
rounds.
well, I don't know if it's anytime soon. If we haven't scheduled it yet, but it's gonna happen. But I would take crystals for sure because that's like my thing. Crystals. Um, three things. That's it. I
I
would take
know, right?
crystals. My book of shadows because I just bought it like a few months ago, and I guess something to write with. I mean, that's pretty much all I need because I can work with everything else on the island: the water, the sand, the
Mhm,
trees, the plants. I
mhm.
That's just how I work. So pretty basic, but crystals. I need crystals.
I should have said water filtration straw.
You know,
Water filtration
they
device.
they have these things called water makers, and so you put it in the water and you shake it, and then I guess that like filters all the stuff out, and then it's fresh water. And they also have this like bottle, and it's solar powered, and it absorbs the moisture from the air and makes water that way too.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you watch the Discovery Channel? I'm addicted. I love anything like, Naked and Afraid. I will watch Naked and like
Really?
every I'll just watch it forever. I love it. I'm just like, and I am like the worst watcher. Like Bear and I will sit on the couch and just like, they're doing it wrong. See, now if we were there, we would do this and this and
Oh
this. And the first thing
no.
we would do is make shoes, because we're not walking around on no thorns. We're all like jiggity about it. I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's great.
Okay, let's see. No, I already answered that question, so I'm not answering. Okay, what is he? Boy, he is defending that bacon. Look at him go.
You go, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm serious. That like now we're talking about bacon. I'm getting hungry.
Well, I told you I wouldn't keep you on too late. I know you have an early day. So do I.
Somebody said
Here I
deep fried
am.
Twinkies.
Goodness. Ooh, hey. I'm like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
I've done that over here at my house too. The deep fried Twinkies. We've done deep fried Oreos. What else do we? Oh, you know what's really good? Okay. Do you know the Uncrustables? You know what I'm talking about? The
Oh
peanut
yeah.
butter and jelly in the frozen section. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get pancake batter and you keep them frozen. You keep the Uncrustables frozen. You put them in the pancake
Okay.
batter and you deep fry them suckers.
No way. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah, those are good. Those are really
Oh
good.
wow.
Hmm.
Party
But
at Raven's house.
I know I cook. I cook all the bad stuff, and then I sit there and I eat my salad.
So, in your tamale making video, I noticed you went to Rudy's, right? That's called, is that what
Mhm.
it's called?
Yeah.
And so the other night, my brother came home with a box of food, and so he brought out the containers, and they were Rudy's. I was like, oh my gosh, this is that place that Raven went to. So
Uh-huh.
we had what do we have? We had brisket
Uh-huh.
and the potato salad. Oh my gosh, it was so good.
Potato hot. Did you have any of the sliced sausage or the turkey or well the brisket's really good. Did you have any cream corn? Cream corn is to die. That
No,
is
I just had the brisket because I wasn't hungry, but he was like, just try. You never had brisket before, just try it. So I tried a little bit of the brisket, and it has like that barbecue sauce. It was so good. And then the potato salad was so good. So I have to go back there pretty soon.
you know what got me as being a transplant, Californian here or transplant Texas, and whatever they call it. I remember in California, it's all about the tri-tip, the tri-tip, the tri-tip,
Yep.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so here it's all about the brisket, the brisket, the brisket. Is it the same damn thing? I don't know. I'm
I
not sure.
have no idea.
But it's like
I'll
in
have them
California,
either way. I don't care.
it's all about the tri-tip. And
Mhm.
Bear and I also we have a fight, a 16-year-old fight in regards of is it called a tostada or a chalupa? And I know
Oh,
he's probably shaking his head downstairs right now, like, no, she did not just bring this up. Uh huh.
I think it's so funny that all of these chats that have been going live, there's some like food talk, like yours and Arwen's. No,
Uh-huh.
was yours and Arwen's? Those taco. No, no, it wasn't yours. It was hers and tequilas. She
Hmm.
started us on that red sauce, green sauce, and we all started talking about tacos. And then your
Oh
conversation was the pierogies. And now
man,
this one we're talking
pierogies.
about bacon. Now it's all about the bacon.
Yep, yep. And you can put bacon on those pierogies too.
Okay, somebody said funnel cakes. You don't know this about me, Raven, but I actually make funnel cakes like from scratch, like whole shebang. Yup, I make funnel cakes.
Oh my God. I hope my doctor's not watching. I'm gonna have a coronary. Scrying mirror, writing utensils, and athame. Oh, that's a good one, Hawthorne. Good job. Scrying mirror, writing
Oh
utensils, and an
yes.
athame. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, love it.
Mm-hmm. Blue Knight. Food.
Oh, I would turn into Tom Hanks from Castaway real quick, let me tell you.
I know. You're gonna have a Wilson. You're gonna have a Wilson.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Wilson. I love that movie. My
It's
favorite
funny me
part.
too.
It's kind of sad though. It's kind of sad. But when he gets back and they're all greeting him or whatever, and they give him a seafood buffet.
Oh yeah, I know.
I want to be in this food.
Oh
I
my
feel
gosh,
his
yeah, that was
pain.
great.
I'm scanning to see if I missed anything. There's a lot of stuff. Okay, what is it? What what's up with the flashing in the upper
Oh, it's
right
your
hand
ceiling
corner?
fan. It's your ceiling fan.
Is that what that?
To
Oh
to your
yeah, that's my
left.
ceiling fan. That's my ceiling fan over
Yeah.
there. Yeah. On the other
We're
side
not
of
going
this is
into the light
the
yet. We're
bedroom.
not ready.
I'm not ready. I got some shadow work to do. You will see on Wednesday.
And somebody said there's growling in the feed on Ravenflower side. It's my stomach, you
Growling?
guys.
Growling? Okay. No, no growling. I just did a house cleanse not too long ago, and I'm telling you, it's pretty calm over here. I will let you know that. So if anything, it's picking up, just regular feed. I don't even have now a cat comes in, but there wasn't any cat. And now Guinness just came in. So there's no growling. I promise. There's nothing on my side. I promise. I know that one
It's probably my stomach.
when I did Witchy Bear the first time, there were spirits popping in and out, and I was sitting here like this. I'm like, like I'm pretending like I don't know anything, and I'm like, oh my God, what just happened? Like something had just come in, like right before I jumped on camera, and I didn't have time to deal with it, and I thought that it wasn't going to be a problem, and holy crap, was it? It was a big problem.
Oh my goodness.
It was a mess. Okay, let's see. Who is cooking dinner? Somebody be cooking dinner for me. Bear's back on the bacon. You make a chalupa on a tostada. No, it is all the whole thing is a tostada, babe. The whole thing. No. see, and I keep asking the Californians, and see, we're just right.
Yeah, the tostadas.
Tostadas, that's right. So here in Texas, they call the crispy shell the tostada,
Yeah.
but the whole thing together with all the meat and everything on it is called a chalupa.
Uh-huh.
But the way
Okay.
we were raised, a chalupa is like a not it's like a deep fried taco kind of. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's
yeah. It's
not
yeah, you're right.
necessarily, it's almost like a, it's not a torta. That's not the same thing. Um a chalupa is like a puppy taco kind of. You know,
Yeah.
I it's hard to describe, but it's not a
No, I
tostada.
know exactly what
Tostada
you
is
mean.
flat.
Yeah, tostada's flat, yeah.
We're never going to see eye to eye, ever. We're going to have to agree to disagree. It's like politics. We don't agree. We do not agree. Let's see. Cooking Italian. Somebody, which of the dragon is cooking Italian right now? Now you're gonna make me
Oh,
hungry.
somebody's smart. Miss Laura, she said that travel altar, like that counts as one thing. I totally should have said that. Oh my God, that's so smart.
Dang it!
Right?
Dang it!
That
Okay,
counts as one
whoever's up
thing.
next with Arwen, you now know what to
Yeah.
answer. You're like,
Yeah.
I only need one thing. It's the travel altar. Hello.
Yeah. Travel altar, some fashionable clothes, and yeah, I'm ready to go.
Fashionable clothes. What are you gonna strut around wearing? You're gonna be like, it's too cold. It's too cold.
Okay, somebody asked, said they're having trouble meditating. Any suggestions?
Ooh, difficulty meditating. Okay. Well, I also have difficulty meditating, and part of it is because I have this Virgo brain that often just tries to, it just keeps going. It just keeps going, especially at night or whatever. I lay down and I'm just like, okay, no, what about this? And what about that? And what about that? Well, where was I at with that? Okay, no, we'll figure that later. And I just sit there and have this conversation with myself. What I've learned to do and what has helped me is I will be getting into yoga here soon. I dabbled with it a little bit, and I think my body responded really well to it. But just stretching, just trying to do some very basic stretches. You can go on Pinterest, you can go on YouTube, and you can look up stretches for relaxation. Um, Try to do some of that. I also use frankincense oil. I'm all about the frankincense. Frankincense is for meditation. It's a very grounding, wonderful, wonderful essential oil. It also helps with inflammatory problems. So,
Uh-huh.
like, I have a bad hip, I have bad knees, I have carpal tunnel and arthritis in my hands, and so that really helps with that. And it also helps for sleep. So you can use that as well. I also I started off with guided meditations. I don't do those as many as much now, but I definitely go back to them when my head's just too cloudy and I just need to focus.
Mhm.
That might be something that you can do. I don't know. Do you have some suggestions? You have some?
Absolutely,
Okay, go for
absolutely.
it.
Sorry, I almost knocked you over. So, okay, so for me, I would find a time of the day where it's like quiet. So if it's
Hmm.
if it's as soon as you wake up in the morning or like really late at night, I do like to meditate when I wake up in the morning because I don't sit down pretzel style like you see on like all the shows and stuff like that. I lay down. And so if I'm just waking up in the morning, then I'm not tired anymore. So I'm not going to fall asleep. I'm going to be able to sit there. Meditating is something that needs to be practiced to well not perfect but like become better at it. So if
Hmm.
you're having difficulty meditating, what you can do to help clear your head is listen to like a classical music song, and then maybe like a minute into it, turn it off immediately because your mind's so focused on the song. When it goes silent, your mind's cleared, and it works for me. That's what I like to do.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I love that. When music is a big part of my practice. So when I listen to music, I close my eyes and like kind of give it a color or give it like a story or a vision, whatever. So I put myself so into the song that when I turn it off immediately, it's completely quiet, right? So that's when my mind's cleared and I'm able to, keep going on. Another thing that I like to do is actually wear earplugs, because when you wear earplugs, the only thing you can hear is your heartbeat and your breathing. So when I put on earplugs, you
Ooh.
just breathe and you can just hear yourself. So when you're hearing yourself breathe, give that a color. And when you breathe out, then give it like you're blowing out petals, like flower petals or something. You know what I mean? Just like visions and stuff like that. It helps me a lot. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, a tip that Arwen had, I'm going to jump off of here. You stay on the comments. I'll show you.
Sure.
There's an app that she, it's called Calm. It's called the Calm app. Can you see that there? The Calm app?
Yeah.
Calm. All right. And it will tell you to take a deep breath. Now you can see it. And then let's see if I can turn it up so you guys can hear it. But it has already like peaceful sounds. Can you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you just kind of, take a breath or whatever, and it tells you, okay, it has breathing exercise. So it'll tell you to go ahead and breathe, hold,
Oh, that's
release,
awesome.
and it'll train you on the breathing, which is pretty awesome. And it still has that beautiful sound. And you, I'm sorry, I got out of it. So you finish. You can do that for however long. It'll tell you, oh, excellent, you did a good job, and then you earn like points or whatever. Then and it'll chart your sleep as well. It'll tell you about sleep. And then there's different types of meditation. So you can do 7 days of calm, 12 days,
Oh,
all
that's
these
so
different
cool.
levels of things. And so you have to, I just started this. So I was planning on starting it this week. And so you start here and then you just kind of keep building. And that might be something that you can do. And it's a free app. There is in-app purchases. You can choose to, go with it. I guess as long as short as you want to. There you go. Try that.
Bear's tips were to clear your mind and make sure you're not hungry. Absolutely.
You know what? Don't even listen to Bear because that man can fall asleep so damn fast. I have never met somebody in all my life. He can hit the pillow and all of a sudden I roll over. I'm like, hey, babe, have a good night. I love you. Good night. And he's like, totally snoring. He is out. He has no problem meditating, that man. He is like cool as a cucumber, always grounded. I'm the basket case. The person you're subscribed to right now is the basket case. He is always calm, cool, and collected. That's why everybody loves him so much.
Somebody asked what books would you recommend for a new witch? Okay, so I actually have videos on my channel that talk about this, but I'll recommend one book just because it's what the video is based off of, is The Complete Book of Witchcraft by Raymond Buckland. It's a big blue book, and so it's pretty Wiccan based, but it gives a lot of structure to learning about this culture and this practice. So what I like to do with that book is actually read. It's formatted in lessons. It's like a workbook kind of thing. So you read one lesson and then it has like questions and then you would fill those out to help yourself comprehend. So what I like to do with that is actually read into a subject and then I'll branch off that subject onto the internet and research it further. That's how I like to learn. I don't like to just read the book cover to cover and then, move on to the next one.
Kind of thing. So you read a lesson
I like to keep
and
it fresh. Whoops.
Sorry, there's you. You're talking. Okay, now I gotta.
With that is actually read into a subject.
Now you have to read into a subject.
Off that subject.
I'm trying to get it down. Okay, there. Okay, go. Now you're muted. Okay, my go-to book when I first started, I got tons of them. Bear surprised me with all kinds of books. This is my go-to book. It's Grimoire for the Green Witch, and you can see I've got stuff in here. I got scribbles. I got all kinds of stuff in here. It is Wiccan based, but it goes over, the alphabets. You've got magical pointers, you've got craft names, you've got symbols and signs. It goes through a ton of basics. It goes through the Sabbats. It goes through, how to open a circle, how to close a circle, rain spells, all different kinds of recipes. This I love. The quick spell chart. So it'll tell you for okay, so you want to do something in regards to abundance. Then you're going to want to do that during the waxing or the full moon. It talks about astral travel. Okay, so abundance. So you can just keep going down. Your color is green, your element is earth, your day is Thursday or Sunday, planet is Sun or Jupiter, numbers 1 through 3, blah, 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 blah. This is, again, more Wiccan based. Now, I'm not Wiccan, but I really respect a Wiccan because they know a lot of stuff. They really do. I
Absolutely.
feel more intuitive that if I feel that I don't need a certain day or time in order to do a spell, I do try to go according to the moons. I do. So I do believe in moon magic, and because I feel that there's a reason for that.
Absolutely.
And then the planets play into a part of that, but I'm not necessarily on a certain day or a certain color. Again, that certain color can have a different meaning for somebody else. So
Yeah, I totally agree.
it's a really, really good book for starters.
Yeah, for me, I feel that every time is a good time for magic. I don't, you don't necessarily have to wait for like a certain day, a time, or a moon phase, whatever. Every time is a good time for magic.
Mhm.
Somebody asked if anybody's ever read the Sky Alexander books, The Modern Guide to Witchcraft. Yes, yes, and yes. I have all three of them. It's The Modern Guide to Witchcraft, the Modern Spell book, and then there was like a grimoire book, and they're all by Sky Alexander, and all the covers kind of look the same. She is an amazing author. Like I mean, it's just like it's all up here now. You know what I mean? I understood everything that came out of that woman's book. She explains it really clearly, really simply, and that's what I love. It is all modern style, so it has nothing to do with like old age stuff. It does have a little bit, but not too much. It's modern, and I love it. So yes, absolutely recommend those books. Sky Alexander, Modern Guide to Witchcraft.
Awesome. I have not. I think my friend Madam Nightshade has that one, and she's given a review on that. You guys should probably go to her channel and check that one out.
I think I did see it actually. I recognize the book because I think that was part of the thumbnail for that video.
Oh, ha! Crafty Mommy Witch. Noah, what's your YouTube channel so I can subscribe?
Oh, okay. So you just search my name, Noah Tempestari. If Raven would be so kind, she can add my link to the description of this video when we're finished. That'd be great. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah,
I can do that.
tons of how-to videos right now. My direction is doing live streams like this. It's so much fun, and I love interacting with all you guys. So I think I have like 3 or 4 videos out right now.
You do. But I mean, he's got some great how-to videos too. Some really, really good ones.
Thank you.
Was it you with the peanut? Was it you with the peanut?
Yes.
Yeah, I really like that one. That one was pretty kick-ass.
I like it with walnuts, but when I was making the video, they were out of season, so I used a peanut.
Ah, very good, very good. I may be able to dig you up some walnut shells around here. I think we have some. Absolutely. Let's see. Goodness gracious. This is a long feed, man.
Right?
A long feed. Copper Ghost. What are we talking about, Copper Ghosts? Copper
See, and the
Ghosts?
bad thing about this is that once the video is ended, all those comments disappear. They don't add on to the comment section of
What?
the video. I know.
Oh no. Okay. So
Yeah.
now I really feel like I got to get to them. Look, I'm over here. I'm like reading. I'm sorry, this is not interesting to me. Just reading your feed. What do you see? See anything good?
What's your most creative spell, and what did you use? I feel like all my spells are creative.
Spell. Creative spell. I don't know if I have a most creative spell just yet. I'm still figuring some things out. I mean, I really am. I'm pretty good at manifestation. My cat just knocked something over down here. What are you doing, crazy cat? Trying
For
to get
me,
into my spell.
I do like to refer to like spell books or other people's spell videos to get some inspiration. But I feel like every spell is creative because for some people they believe that each witch has like a book that they just it's like a recipe, they just go by the recipe, and it's not like that for me, at least. I make my own, so I feel like each one is creative. I I do venture out of candle magic. Candle magic is really basic and really common, very easy. So that's why a lot of people do it. I use tons of different things for spells. I'll use a leaf that I found on the floor if it looks pretty, and that'll be like my, my base for my spell. And I can like blow on it and send it on the wind. I can just bury it. It just depends. My most creative spell would have to be not magic. I think I actually made the video where I made this protection bracelet out of just simple not simple cording, and I made
Oh, I
knots and I
saw that
infused a
one.
lot of yeah, I made a lot of I put a lot of power in that. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
pretty much it. That's all I can think of right now.
For me, I can't say most creative spell, but I definitely any of the ones that require several steps.
Okay.
So say you got to ground something up. Not only do you have to go gather that thing. So say I have grown something in the garden from a seed. Well, I have that much energy put into that plant. Then harvest the plant. Then I dry it out. Then, I've got my mortar and pestle, and, I'm putting in my intention as, I'm, you know, grounding it up. And then if that becomes an oil, then that is like at least 6 weeks, if not 10. Usually like to let my oil sit for 10 weeks. So it's just like when you spend a lot of time with its ingredients, I think those are probably the most successful ones. Because you've spent some time. You have a lot of intention. You have a lot of intention in there, so it just keeps, I don't know, it's like layers. It just,
Mhm.
keeps getting added onto it.
Yeah, definitely.
And then often when I'm putting together a box, I kind of go into a zone and usually give people what they need. And often they're like, oh, what was this? And I'm like, I don't even remember, because I wasn't
Right?
with it when I put the box together. That's
Yeah,
not
no,
me.
totally.
That's not me.
Yeah,
That's the universe telling me what you need.
yeah, with my spells, it's like a one-time thing. And some spells I do have written down. Those are like really special to me, and I knew that they were gonna manifest like the moment I did it. So I wrote those
Mhm.
ones down. But most of them, I don't. I just, they just come to me and that's it. And I cast them and they're gone.
Ah, I know before we leave, I'm going to have to like gather stuff that's around my yard to take with me to Washington, just
Oh
because I'm so
yeah.
attached to it. I'm so attached to it. I mean, I've been in this place for 15 years, 14 years.
Oh my goodness.
Um, so, I mean, I intend on, Lady Gravedancer has her graveyard dirt, but I'm taking dirt from my garden. I'm taking dirt from underneath the
Yeah.
big oak tree. I'm taking acorns. I'm taking buckeyes. I'm taking all kinds of stuff with me.
Yeah.
Hmm. Okay, we're
Okay,
still looking.
Nathan has a question, and he has made it kind of out there. He said, "How about this one?
Oh,
How
I
are the
see
Book of
him.
Shadows going?"
Well,
That's a pretty
if,
tapestry. I really love that.
isn't it pretty? It's so
Yeah, it's so
gorgeous. I
pretty. And that
know.
painting right there.
This painting. Oh, and then I've got
Oh my
this
gosh.
painting that Sunshine did for me. Isn't that, well, I swiped it. This was the painting that she was painting next to me, and we switched paintings. But I see
Oh,
like a
nice.
genie. Do you see like a genie coming out of his lamp with
I
his,
do,
yeah,
totally. I do
yeah.
see it. Yeah.
I
Oh my
loved it.
gosh. Wow,
It's,
that's so cool.
I love it. Oh, Book of Shadows. Well, it is coming along, but my Book of Shadows is definitely going to be more of an artistic route. So it's not going to be, I mean, it's going to be some copying of things. So I actually intend on taking some of a lot of good information from this Grimoire for the Green Witch that I use and have adapted, and pouring it into my Book of Shadows here. But I also have ink and some other things that I'm going to do. So I'm going to be doing some intuitive art where I put down a couple of pages with ink and, you know, stencils or whatever it is I decide to do artwork wise. And then I'm like, okay, well, that's definitely a Samhain page, or
Okay.
that's definitely a whatever. So it's not going to be, I am fighting against my nature to put tabs and a glossary and an index, and I am just not going to go that way. So I'm just
Okay.
going to just kind of step outside myself. And
That book is going to be so powerful, let me tell you.
that
I'm
is my plan,
serious.
because I've been wanting to pick it up, and I'm like, okay, now I need to categorize, and now I'm like, okay, I do not need to admin assist my book of shadows. It needs to come from within. So I kind of need to shut this down so I can allow this to pour out. That's what I intend on doing. So
Absolutely.
it's taking some time.
So you know, our feed is delayed, so he's barely getting to, you know, the what do you call it? Shining, when we shined him on. He said, "You both are horrible."
Wait, what did we do? Oh,
Who were shining him on. So he said, "You both are." He's gonna snap me tonight. Oh my god, he's gonna snap me some shady stuff tonight. I know him. We have so much fun on Snapchat.
Little sassafras you.
We
I
have
love
so
that
much.
name.
We have so much stuff on Snapchat.
Oh, snap. Oh, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing right there. You're planting a seed. I see what you're doing there.
Oh, we do, and we go
No,
back
he's
and forth
trying.
all day long.
Oh, yeah, huh?
I'm
Noah's
trying to
trying to
what? What
get
do
me
you
on
say?
Snapchat. He's trying hard. See, shutting down Virgo brain is hard. You know what? It really is hard. Here's the thing. My husband is a Virgo, so I don't understand why he can be just so well-grounded and I am a damn basket case.
Oh
I don't understand. I don't get it. I'm all over the place. But I am very much, I like my schedules. I like my highlighters. I like my pens in various colors. I like tabs. I like office supplies. I have issues. I have issues. I like lists. I have lots of paper with lots of lists. Whether or not I get to those lists, I don't know. You can pull out my purse at any given time and you're going to find like ideas, orders that I have to do. Let's see what else. Ideas for videos, people I need to call. I mean, it's really bad. It's really bad.
wow.
Virgo brain. I mean, you never have to be hard on a Virgo, honestly, because they're going to be hard enough on themselves. Truth be told.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Look at he's already snapping me. I just got a notification. I knew it. Yep. I know that guy.
Oh
So
my
we have another question.
It's past
Somebody
10.
said what
It's
it
past
is.
10.
Okay, so this be our last question then?
Okay, this is going to be our last question because I'm old and I have to get up in the morning, and Noah has an interview tomorrow. So
Yeah.
yeah, he has
Okay,
to
so
be
this one is
ready for his interview.
from Copper Ghost. What is your favorite herb that is hard to get a hold of in your area?
White sage. California
Mine
white
is
sage. You know why? Because it
yeah.
grows in California. It doesn't grow here in Texas. Even though I have some seedlings out there, they're not doing so well because you know why? It's not California.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for my father to answer his damn phone and tell me whether or not it's blooming on the mountain yet. And I'm waiting. So I'm waiting for my shipment of California white sage to come.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fair.
I have to have my sister run to the store for me to get some. But mine is actually white willow bark. I only found one place in California that I was able to find it at, and I should have bought them out because that's like my favorite herb to work with is white willow bark.
White willow
So
bark. What do
white willow
you
bark,
use it
yes,
for? What do you use it for?
it's really good for protection. It's actually really good to use as a remedy because it has the same what you call like aspirin.
Oh,
So
really?
I
Okay.
would, yeah, white willow bark, yeah. So I'm actually was studying herbalism before I moved here, so that's how I learned about it. But it's really good for protection. It blesses anything it touches, which is really awesome. Yeah, white willow bark.
Dude, very cool.
Yeah,
Very
it's my favorite.
cool.
We're gonna have to go on a scavenger hunt, me and you, and go look for some white willow bark.
Yeah, we should do that. Okay, I've got places to
Yeah.
take you for hiking, and we got to do it before the snakes come out.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because
I don't
it's
like snakes.
you don't like snakes. I don't. I snakes are okay as long as they don't bite me. I'm all right with that.
Uh,
Now spiders, I'm not okay with. I'm not okay with any of that. No, or clowns. Nope. I could do without it.
Clowns.
Yeah, no clowns. Clowns are bad. I mean, the whole premise is they're wearing a mask. I mean, really, how can you trust them? Clowns jumping around with their big feet. Why? You know why?
Hey, some of us have naturally big feet, okay? I have a
Well,
size
no,
foot,
you
size
don't have big old
15.
shiny red shoes that bounce every time. It's
Hey,
all just a ruse. I don't like it.
no, let me tell you, if I put on a pair of red Converse, I look like I have clown shoes on because my foot's a
Shut
size
up.
15.
No, you do not.
I
No, you do
swear, I
not.
swear. I have a size 15 foot and my foot's wide, so I look like I have clown feet when I wear red Converse. I had it before.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Barney? You've seen Barney, right? The purple dinosaur?
Yes, my husband
Okay,
hates them.
you know the little yellow dinosaur with the red shoes? That's what my feet look like.
I'm trying to remember the yellow dinosaur. I don't think I remember him.
Okay, you're gonna have to look him up because
Locked him out.
he wears red shoes, and that's what my feet look. I seriously, my sister used to call me BJ because his his feet look like mine.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Yeah.
God. You know, he's too hard on himself, everyone. I mean, he's a very handsome, intelligent, sweet person.
Aw.
Does not have big old clown feet. Does not. Otherwise, I would not be friends with him.
Oh yeah, okay. I know she
Yeah.
did look at my feet when I walked into Starbucks, so I know that's true.
Did I?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes. See, Miss Laura says clowns are evil.
Clowns are evil? Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. 15. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my
He's
shoe
talking
size.
about your
Yep.
feet. He's talking about your
Yeah.
feet.
I buy my shoes online. I found I like Nikes and I like Vans, and I found them online, so I'm content. I'm fine.
Oh gosh. All the clown comments. I love it. Okay, see, all right. I All right, I'm gonna come out with this. All right, when I was a little girl, when I was 5, I was in the movie Annie.
Oh wow.
I was one of those little orphan girls in the orphanage, like on the fire escape and dancing around, with the dog. Anyhow, so I had a crush later on in life, Tim Curry. Tim Curry, the whole oh God, I can't even think of it right now. God help me. Do you know who Tim Curry is?
Yeah.
Frankenfurter from Rocky Horror Picture Show. All right, so a total crush on him. Well, I'm scared to death of Pennywise from
Oh.
It. And then so I
Yeah.
find out later on in life that the person that I had a crush on is also Pennywise, but even worse, we were in the same movie together.
No way.
So yeah, because he and Carol Burnett, try to, steal Annie back and, get her fortune and all this other stuff. So I don't remember like being on set with him or anything like that because I was little. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was really just there because my mom signed me up. But it's just like, wow, talk about 7 degrees of separation or 6 degrees of separation. But I am scared to death of It. I was actually
Aw.
not held down, but I had mean uncles, and they would tie me to the chair and make me watch Jaws and make me watch nasty clown movies and stuff like that. So that's why I'm scared.
Aw. That's so sad.
I know, it's so sad. Okay, so are you ready to go to bed?
Well, actually, I'm gonna go back and watch this.
You're gonna go back and watch this? Okay.
Yeah, I love it. The
All right.
comments won't disappear once we sign off. So once you take us off live, you can like read through them if you want before you end the conversation, and they'll last for a couple minutes. So if you want to go through them, that's cool.
All right. Okay. Well, I think that's it because us old people have to go to sleep, and it's past 10 here, and we're gonna wrap this up. So I thank you very much for watching and commenting and helping me out and letting me or allow me a comfortable place to learn how to do this live thing. So I can do it again on Wednesday with.
Yeah, round of applause to Ravenflower. Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Noah. Thank you, Noah. Yay!
Thank you. Thank you. Take a bow.
All right. Well, many blessings, everybody. You guys have a good night. Noah, any final words?
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night and blessed be.
That's to be. And I will be sure once I get this thing uploaded correctly, I will put a link in the description bar for his channel. You guys need to go check him out. He's got some great how-to videos. Great how-to videos. And also I compliment you because I like to tune into your channel and just listen to you when you're speaking from the heart. I think that's my favorite.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try.
You try. You don't have to try very hard. You're just a pretty genuine person, and I love it.
Thank
All
you.
right, you guys. Blessed be. Have a good night. So what do I do? Just stop broadcast? Is that all I
Yeah,
do?
push stop podcast. Yeah.
All right, here I go.